There we go. Hello, everybody. Good things to see here, Larry. And this is a close time to our new birthday of 150 years in Canada. So I've put this URL and picture for you to look at while I speak to you. Welcome. And happy birthday to everyone. This is our birthday. We're Canadians and happy today. I've decided to release this on the 150th birthday because Sherry is still with me in my heart, and these are our hearts together in one mind, as Phil Collins wrote in his song. She wanted to go to her grave with this last gift that I had given her last Valentine's. It was our last one together. She couldn't take it with her because she was cremated. So I promised her that I would bring it with me. I will be buried, and I will bring it to her and give it to her in heaven. And she will have received it twice. That is what I promised her with what you're looking at. That is a four-sided glass art piece with four hearts. That's what you see in the back there, all that red that's in the back over here. I'm going to give it to her for a second time in heaven. But that's not why I'm talking to you today. I'm just remembering her, and God rest her soul. What I want to talk to you about in this segment is TV characters that take control of the people with their programming and do it so very smoothly and completely. The Ellen Show has been on TV for quite some time, and Ellen, I love you. I've watched you since the beginning. I remember when you had your longer hair. I didn't know that you were a lesbian then, but man, I was in love with you, girl. You were so cute. But now, your hair is short. You're always wearing men's clothes. Your femininity is completely gone. And I felt, geez, I was really wrong. You've been on TV a long, long time. You're now married to Portia, who's a very beautiful woman. And you're more like on the butch side. I even know, and I'm hoping you'll hear this, because I'm trying to remember what your streak is for getting that candy that you throw up in the air in a row without missing on your shows. I think it was 14 is your highest streak. Could you please speak to me on your show and answer this? Did I get it right? My name's LB Fox, Canada's hottest drummer. And I've been silenced with my talents by the Zionists and the racists. Unfortunately, yes, they still exist. Well, you know that. You got white guys killing all kinds of black people right in their own church. So you know it's still happening. But it happens here too, and everywhere. And until we all decide to come together and put a stop to it in fullness with our hearts and our minds, then it will remain. But in the meantime, let's keep talking about you. Your show is probably the most influential show on television, because I've noticed in the national news, certain things coming on your show end up on the news. So you're the lead off. Don't try to hide it from the Manchurian. I would like for you to do me a favor. Play my Indigada Vida on your show, the tape of it in the internet, and show the people how good this Canadian drummer really is. Because I beat your American drummer that couldn't do it as good as me. And he gave me the thumbs down. The only one of many and many. He's very alone with that. I guess that was jealousy. But you're listening right now to the best mimic drummer on the planet. Now, Helen, it does concern me about your butchness because your beauty is something that I've always followed. And I find that lately I'm having difficulty wanting to follow you because you're more like a man now. And after what Mr. Jenner did, Caitlyn, he was the most prime athlete of all time. I mimicked him when I was little, junior. I'm the only junior in Canada, the only junior in history, junior athlete that's ever won a senior trophy as a junior. Look that up. Royal Charles Elementary School, St. Hubert, Quebec, 1968. I was a gymnastic superstar for years at Royal Charles Elementary School. I won 4 junior trophies and 1 senior trophy as a junior. Nobody's ever done that. I have a record in gymnastic sit-ups in 30 seconds, 33. It hasn't been matched up to close yet. 27 is as close as anyone's got. I was only 11 when I did that, but I didn't get credit for that either. I'm the one who designed the Swiffer in 1985 for my sick foster mother. They stole that too. But you look on that internet in my website and you see all the things I can do. But I was robbed through and through. So Helen, you are the lead-off show in the world and people listen to you. Could you look into good things to see and see who I am and maybe give me a shout out? Good things to see all together, a number 2 and a C. Good things, a 2 and a C. Check out my website. Give me a comment. Say hi to me on TV and make me cry and make my wife, who died, know that you could have been reached, because she always believed she can't be reached. She didn't even believe you were real. You were so big to her. But she's never going to know. She's gone. So shout out to you, Helen. I wish you'd ease up on the butch stuff and be more of a girl, because you're very beautiful. And you know what some people say, women that go too butch are really female pimps. Is that true? Are you a female pimp? I don't believe that. But some people do say that. And Portia, you should bring Portia on your show more. Let us see her and talk to her. How come? Because she's part of you. And Helen, you are a part of all of us. Everybody is us, including Helen. No. Everybody is us with Helen. So, Helen, give me a shout out. I'll keep watching you for me and my late wife. She's been watching you too. She's still here with me. But I don't want to get into that because I don't want the rubber room people coming, because we're not allowed to say we talk to spirits or God. We're only allowed to say we were praying to them. Pray and pray and pray, but don't get an answer or you're crazy. Isn't that odd? The hypocrisy, the lying in it, the twisting and the twisting of it. Just flip it all around and turn it the way you want. You can pray all you want. Yes, you're a good prayer. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But if God speaks to you, we're going to shoot you through the head, you crazy bastard. Now, isn't that ironic? How in the same sentence, that actually makes sense, while it didn't make any bloody sense at all. Standing down, good things to see. This is Larry.